For our synthesis component, we decided to use the historical thinking skill, periodization, to analyze the post-World War I end of progressivism era of history with the Harlem Renaissance of art. Following World War I, the Harlem Renaissance began in New York City, allowing African Americans to express themselves through art. Reeling from the war, Americans turned inwards as they began to crack down on immigration against foreign peoples. Racial strife flooded the U.S., leading African Americans to feel the need to break from racial stereotypes. The Renaissance included a variety of art forms, ranging from dance to theater. It allowed Black artists to challenge these stereotypes and promote integration. Although racism remained a strong force in America, this movement allowed African Americans to boost cultural pride and prove themselves artistically and intellectually. African Americans also used art as a way to express their feelings of inequality and oppression during this time. As illustrated in this painting by William Johnson, titled Chain Gang, the men are clothed in black and white and stripes, portraying the idea that they are chained or trapped and showcasing their desire to be free. One man also hangs onto the back of another, representing the exhaustion they feel as they work to fight for equality. So how does the Harlem Renaissance period of art connect to the post-World War I period of history? As discussed, the art of the Harlem Renaissance was a grand display of African American culture that resulted from the increased oppression and segregation in the United States. This increased nativism and racial strife was a direct result of the U.S. involvement in World War I. As the U.S. experienced greater exposure to communism in Bolshevik Russia, an anti-communist hysteria ensued domestically, in which the United States lowered immigration quotas and passed harsh legislation against Americans already in the United States. Because African Americans were seeing this increased nativism and dissolution of their culture, they tried to preserve their native culture through art.